Okay, so I'm going to do a little drive through here. This is site number 108. I got to drive through the loop because it's one way. And then I'll come out onto Peter Iredale Road, I think it's called. I'll show you when I get there. Speed limit is probably like 5 or 7 miles an hour. Has anybody ever been to an RV park where the speed limit is 7.5 miles an hour? How do you judge that half a mile an hour? Oh, there's somebody. Another person leaving. My brakes work. I got a little placard here for the state park, and hangs from your rear windshield on the one of those little, it's just a little cardboard placard type thing. Paper, thick paper. But anyways, when this guy pulled out in the Ford, he was kind of, his brake lights and stuff were kind of behind that paper where the state pass, the little Oregon State Pass paper. And so that's why I had to hit the brakes kind of suddenly, even though I was only going 5 miles an hour. Okay, now that's the end of the loop. Now we're going to come out. I'll drive this way first, to the right. And this goes down for about, I don't know, a quarter of a mile. And then it turns around. You'll see different loops in case you get thrown for a loop. Yesterday was bright and sunny. Today, it's what you call, it's overcast. It's sprinkling every once in a while. That's E loop. On the left is the J loop. You can see campers there. F loop. That's probably the last loop. Because you come down here and it just turns around. There is a trail over here. Oh, wait a minute. G loop is the last. Yeah, there's some parking here on the left. In case you want to get out and walk. To the right over in this direction, there's a straight ahead and slightly at the 1 o'clock position is a trail. You can see the trail, and it goes for about 3 miles to the Peter Iredale wreck, which was wrecked in 1906. It was like a wood boat, probably had some metal parts to it, and it crashed off the coast here, and that's where the wreck's sitting. Must have been a storm or something back in 1906. The ship was built in the 1890s, so it was about 10 years old or so, 10, 15 years old when it got wrecked. And it was a master, it didn't have like coal engines or anything like that. It just used sails. I know there used to be more of those around, but those are, I'm going back the same direction that I came from because I went around in a loop. And I think this road is called Peter Iredale Road after the shipwreck. There's somebody leaving. Off to the right is J loop. I already said that already, but now I'm coming from the other direction. I would imagine if you had a really big RV, you might have a hard time parking it. Like longer than 25 feet. D-loop, that's where I came from. Staying here for 3 days. I stayed here in October. There wasn't any mosquitoes. It was a wonderful day outside, bright and sunny like it was yesterday, but no mosquitoes. That trail that I pointed out at the end of that turnaround there, that is, like I said, it has lots of mosquitoes. If you want to walk the 3 miles one direction and 3 miles back. They do have a sewer dump here and a place for recyclables and all that. Straight ahead is loops L, M, N, and O. Yurts and cabins. I'm going to go over here so you can see the ranger station. Right there, there's a little shack where you see that guy walking around. That's an information booth, which I think they're probably open, when it gets real busy. If you come here, I'd come here midweek and bring mosquito repellent. Ranger station. Okay, I'll show you the ranger station just so you can see what it looks like. Right there to the left is where the sewer dump is if you have an RV. It says Fort Stevens State Park. And there's parking for passenger vehicles and oversized vehicles. I'll take the camera out of the holder so you can see the ranger station briefly. See the Jeep? That's the ranger station. And a lot of parking. Now I'll put this back in the holder.